Okay, for truth and reporting, this is actually day 7. I'm taking a stroll, sunrise like 6:30. Um, I I suggest that, well, I don't know. I just had a little problem during the cleanse fast with not being able to do anything I normally do. I feel like I'm just so happy to be back to regular life. Not just eating, because I didn't even eat. I actually had an intestinal cleanser drink without the beet juice, of course. But, because that's a good way to start your day, period, even off the cleanse. But just to get back to, I don't know, doing things when I want to, the laundry, creating songs, just whatever you do during the day, it's probably going to come to a halt during this cleanse. And it did in a way that I didn't expect. I expected to still be able to create and still be able to do things that didn't involve my 9 to 5 during the cleanse. And of course, it was a wonderful investment for my health. But otherwise, like if you're really task oriented, you have to change that mindset so you don't think that you're wasting time. That's just a takeaway of mine, the day after. Yeah, so now I'm gonna walk the slowest I ever walk. I've measured it out. It's like 1.5 miles. Do 2 if I want to do 3 miles. But of course, I'm not back to that yet. I'm just walking, not running or anything, in my little bit lighter body, so that I can continue the gains that I have received. And of course, there'll be a time when I go back and I do some more cleansing, because it's not a one-time thing. I just, this is just a reset. You still gotta, I gotta undo stuff slowly but surely. Some things were immediate, but there are things internally that you just have to keep on working on. And I have modified my diet. I'll use his suggestions for post, like the salad. Now, he did say shredded carrots, but it'll be salad, and then the salad was the next thing he had. So it'll be salads for me, which I don't mind. I actually got accustomed before the cleanse and stuff to eating salads. And then maybe some rice, the other things on his list. So I'm going to do that. I want to maintain the gains inside. And then move on into, I guess the biggest thing that's happened for me is taking that 10 pounds off. That was nice. Yeah, I guess I didn't even do my blood pressure and stuff while I was going through that. Would have been a whole nother level and kind of interesting probably. I guess I have to go, check that stuff at that local Walmart kiosk and see if anything's changed there. My lower number was kind of creeping up, so it'd be interesting to see if it goes back down. I was up to I had gotten up to 78 at one point on the lower number, and so I was watching it, but my higher number is usually between 110 and 120. It's very beautiful out here. Nobody's around. It's just me. Shalom. So I'm at the end of my 1.5 miles. I got, a little straightaway left. An interesting thing happened. I have a walking playlist, but I was prompted to use my musical meditation playlist. I started praying in the spirit. So it was more of a spiritual time this morning. That doesn't usually happen when I'm running. I'm very focused on how long I'm taking, how I feel at each 3 mile, the part of the 3 miles, because basically I usually practice a 5K. But yeah, slowing down like this, It was more spiritual than physical. I almost forgot about my movement. I did see an elderly gentleman going into his house. He had patches all over him. His legs were janky. I just pray that he know his creator intimately and know, like I know this freedom in my body, that he would know that he'd be totally healed. I just have nothing to complain about. I'm thankful. Hallelujah. And I guess for further truth and reporting, a lot did happen this week. It just is not the stuff that I expected. But a lot with my livelihood, a lot with my forever boo. The fact that I even have one, and that he's so great. Like the physical stuff that was going on wasn't all that pleasant. There was a lot of transition, a lot of change going on intangibly. Things that I won't see the effects of really until like this week or the next week coming up, and then even this year. So a lot did happen. It's just personal. And I'm not totally reality TV indoctrinated. I don't believe in telling all my business to everybody. But yeah, a lot did go on. It was a very productive week, but it still required my patience big time. At about the 3/4 of a mile, which is half of what I was doing, I felt that itchy in my legs starting above my knees. It's moved down some, but I usually feel that when I have been away from running a while, and it's that detox feeling. I don't know if anybody else experiences that, but when I go back to running and I've been away, that's what I feel it in my legs. It's like an itchy feeling. It wasn't that bad, but it was definitely there. It's down to the top of my calves right now. So I'll just continue to detox that way, raise a sweat every day. Since I'm not going to be fasting, and I won't have the colonic like I was doing. But sweating is another way, detoxing. So I'll be making sure I do that, and eating clean food and eating cleaner. Yeah. Well, I made it home, and I have to say I feel much better for the walk. Feel less sluggish than when I started, but that's probably also because I had a drink and I had been sleeping for 7-8 hours. So, but I feel good. That was wonderful. Be out in nature. Another thing is my sense of smell has gotten sensitive, almost like when I was pregnant. I don't want to smell anything, no perfumes or colognes that are strong.